Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the daily scan for Thursday, January 17th, 2013. Just a quick check. Announcements for today. 8:30 a.m. is housing starts and jobless claims. And we'll see how things work out from there. Just taking a quick look at the pre-market. Very, very flat, which is pretty much where we've been. It's just flat, flat, flat. And Russell, the rut, I wanted to just take a peek at that because we do have here, we do have a lot of stuff left over from January, which will come off this week. But our call, our bear call for February is at plus 115, minus 115, so we're flat on that right now. Excuse me. We are not losing any money, but we're not making any either. But I wanted to take a look at that particular chart here, and I find it a little bit strange that we're getting, you don't see that too much in the past. If you were to scan along here in the weeklies, you don't see 2 weeks that are flat like that. I mean, you get 2 weeks that kind of closed around the same, but at least there was some movement during the week. But this is, I find it kind of unusual, and I think you can probably find the same thing with the spiders or, anything else practically. So this was my experiment here. Excuse me, this little arrow. But the same thing is happening here. Probably the same thing with the Dow. The only difference is NASDAQ over the last few days, which has been affected heavily by Apple because it's it's weighted heavily into that particular index. So that has moved a little bit lately, probably up. I haven't looked at it lately, to tell you the truth, but this little blue thing here is a doji, so that's open and close exactly the same. I have them blue on my charts. But, still, even the NASDAQ has just kind of just been hanging out, and I just find that a little strange. You look at for this week over here, we have a doji. It's strange, very strange. But anyway, there's a lot of strange things going on right now, and they're really strange coming from Washington, D.C., let me tell you. Really strange. All right, so take a look at where we are currently. Chipotle freaked me out yesterday, and I did manage to get out right around here. Took like a $250 roughly hit on this thing. When I see it do something like this, I just kind of figure it's not going to recover. Yes, it may fill this gap and it may climb back up today, but that kind of move just they're just saying that they don't think that they're going to earn that much this year. They gave some guidance here, and they didn't think it was, they didn't think that they were going to do that good, so the stock took a big hit, and a lot of times when you get that many people bailing that quickly, look at this volume, it's probably not going to recover for a while, and whether it'll recover before expiration or not, I don't know. So I just got out and took my hit, and everything I gained on Baidu I pretty much lost. So I'm pretty much flat for the month at the moment. Apple didn't get out of that. We're still in it. Just want to show you that we're at 7.5 cents for the short right now. Today's Thursday. Probably sometime today it'll drop below a nickel. I don't see any pre-market activity on Apple that's going to indicate that they are going to be flying high today or anything. over to the trade and look at this 508, 508. Closed at 506. Maybe might gap up a couple bucks at the open today. Who knows what's going to happen after that. Salesforce, we're doing a little bit better on that one. Panera. This is a February also. So we're still waiting for that one to start making money. These Qs will drop off this week, and a lot of this rut stuff is going to drop off this week too. All right, we'll quick run through the A+ list, and then I want to talk about the lack of volatility and what I've been thinking about doing in the Profit 10 portfolio. Chart on Apple. No triggers here. We might, I don't know if I would go short on this with any sort of a short spread if we get a jump above 45 or 55 here. I don't know. It may be on its way back. I don't know. This might be a fluke. And it might just do something like this. It has done that before and pop up. Maybe we'll get a jump up here. You can see what happens to the stochastic. And then immediately we get a hook down and our momentum starts to decrease also. So we'll be watching for that. So let's just put a little anticipatory mark here. Let's say we're shooting for that. Okay. Amazon. Uptrend, stochastic up there, MACD up there, no entries, don't even see any pending. Baidu, I'm glad I sold that call. We're looking for a bounce down here. You can see that I anticipated that even if the price stays up here, that this green line would move up a little bit, but it looks like it's kind of flattening out, doesn't it? So we're just going to have to see what happens with that one. CF Industries, we're looking for a bump down here. We might get that. It's heading towards it. Chipotle, ouch. Ouch, Chipotle. Ouch, Chipotle. Well, this didn't work. They don't always work. Just want to let you know that. CRM we're in. Google. Earnings. I don't even want to look at Google. I don't want to be tempted, I guess you might say. MasterCard. Ooh, look at this. We got our little hook yesterday. All right, we are going to put an alert on this. We want to be above the high from yesterday. So we right click, select alert, and we want to do it on the last. At or above. That's good. And we'll be watching for that one. Alright, Netflix. Just added this yesterday in case you didn't see the video from yesterday. Alright, we're looking for some activity down here. It's going to be our primary thing to be looking at. This is a very extended bull run here. Many waves, many bull flags coming up here. I don't know. It might be it may be running out of gas, or it might just keep on going. I guess we'll find out here, won't we? We have earnings on the 23rd. Today is 18. I think that's Monday. So we'll see what happens there. Price line. We were looking for a move down here and we did not get it. So we'll just take this off of here. And we'll wait for the next one to start to form. Alright, so I'm going to go back to this A plus list and see if there's if we can do some iron condors on some of these using the channel indicator. Alright, so change this over to channel. We'll take a look at what this channel looks like here. And it's obvious that we're in the top of it right now. If we were to possibly do something for next month, we have earnings coming up here, but we would look for, we need to expand this chart here just a little bit into speed time axis, and let's go like 25, let's go 30. 50 is too much, we won't get to see anything on there. Alright, this brings us into the next expiration. So I might be looking for an iron condor at 290 and 265. So what I would do right now is go ahead and enter into the 265. Let me, I'm going to do like a paper trade on this. So we'll look at Baidu. I'm just making some notes here, or Amazon. And we will look for we're at 265. That would be our put side, and we would wait a little while, just a little while, to do the upside because we're looking for a pullback here. So we would do the upside when we got down here. Or we could do the upside now. Because actually, if you did this, if you kind of look at this, let's look at this a different way too. Let's add 2 more lines. Oops. Let's do a price level, and we'll do a price level here. Looking right at expiration, and a price level here. So, ladies and gentlemen, if we look at it from that perspective, yes, the juice for right now is in the put side. And we're going to go in the money, probably, if this continues down. This comes down here and dips below the 15. So I would think that for right now, the thing to do would be the call side at 290. So we'll do the call side first. Wait until stochastic comes down here, or the midpoint, and then when we get our hookup like we did here, we'll go ahead and do the put side. So that's how we'll do that. And this is going to be a paper trade. I'm not going to burn money on this one, unless it's really cheap. If it doesn't cost me very, and this one may not, this one's not going to collect a whole heck of a lot of money here. And we'll take a look at the risk. The risk is probably, I don't know. Let's take a look at it. We'll examine it a little bit more tomorrow. I don't want to run this video any longer than it is right now, or maybe I'll make one this weekend in relation to this. So that's just a little food for thought. And this is on Amazon. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and happy trading.